Hello everyone, and thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial video about ACA insurance coverage for clubs and affiliate events. All the information that you need can be found on the ACA's website, americancanoe.org. You can go to the Insurance tab up here on the right and select Clubs or Affiliates. The request process and reporting process is remarkably similar for both. Scroll down to the bottom of this page to find all of the forms and resources that you might need. Please take note that you need to request coverage at least 72 hours prior to the start of your activity. Using this tab here, you can find links to all of the request and reporting forms that you need. The first step is to request coverage for your activity. This link right here will lead you to the exact form that you need online. It looks just like this. You need to be logged in to your club's ACA membership account to access this form. And while logged in, it will pre-fill your contact information up the top to save you some time. One of the first things you need to do is to identify an event organizer. Please enter their contact information here. The next item is pertaining to your event specifically. So you can name your event and describe it with as much or as little information as you need. Please also indicate the start and end date. If your event is a symposium or a festival or a large race that might contain spectators, please enter the estimated number in this box here. If this does not apply to you, please leave it blank. You would then need to identify the waterway or venue you have chosen. Please also indicate the nearest city and state to the waterway that you have chosen. You can also use this tool to categorize your event primarily based on these choices. This helps us better understand how people utilize our insurance and to provide more support for those highly used areas. If your event is to be hosted on a moving water or whitewater river, please indicate the appropriate classification. If it does not occur on one of those waterways, please just select NA. If water flow information is available for the venue you've chosen, please type those numbers here. If not, you can leave those fields blank. Now we move on to your event safety plan. This is a responsible part of your preparedness for the event and acknowledgement of the risk management and safety details that are pertinent to your activity. Your event safety coordinator could be your event organizer, but it doesn't have to be. Please make sure that whoever is the coordinator of safety for this event has knowledge of the venue and has inspected it ahead of time to be aware of hazards, and also can communicate with participants about the experience that they need, if any, the gear that they need to have, the float plan information such as the weather and the local sources of assistance and rescue. So whoever, be it your safety coordinator or someone else who might be in charge of medical emergencies, needs to understand that they're the point of contact with the participants and then emergency services such as search and rescue or the police. If your event has emergency vehicles on site, please indicate as such. If not, you can select no and leave the emergency vehicle information blank. One other important piece of your safety plan is your evacuation plan. Should an evacuation be needed, should an incident arise in which some people need to get off of the water, there should be a plan in place ahead of time on what to do. It could be as simple as we would call 911 and follow the directions of the first responders. If you are in a wilderness setting or have access to other community resources, please make sure to describe these things for your insurance request, but also for your own internal record keeping. If there will be safety boats attending your event, please indicate yes or no here, and then indicate how many. If you would like to describe how those safety boats will be utilized, please fill out this field here. If not, you can leave that blank. If there are shelter or other facilities available along the route of your activity, please describe them here. If your event does have spectators, as we earlier talked about, please describe how those spectators will be managed. If that's with signage or road blockages or safety tape or anything else, please feel free to describe. If you need additional insured certificates of insurance for event sponsors, partners, or landowners, please indicate that here, and then also indicate how many you might need. If you have a hard deadline for when you need this certificate, please enter it in this box. If you would like to utilize our online smart waiver portal, please indicate so right here. This will allow you to use and send a link to your participants to an online waiver. And this custom portal will give your event managers access to the list of participants who have signed online. Please make sure you enter their names and their email addresses in this box. If you have additional information that you need us to know, please feel free to upload it via this file. If not, feel free to not upload anything else. If you would like this event posted onto the ACA's online calendar for the community to see, please select yes. If this is an event that is private to your club or by invitation only, please select no. And whoever is filling out this form, please type your name in the box below. After your event has concluded, the next step is to submit the event final report form. Ideally, this would be submitted within 30 days of the completion of your event. You can find the link right here. And your event final report form looks just like this. These need to be submitted online. Please remember that. So you would download this Excel file that is linked right here to indicate the participants in your event. It looks just like this. For your members, you would enter their AC membership number and their first and last name. For those who are not members, you can type in the word none, NA, or just leave these blank. You would then select whether or not they are a member or a non-member, and this form will automatically calculate the amount that you owe in event membership fees. Please note the name of the person who completed this and the date. Save this to your computer and upload to the online form we earlier discussed. Here it is again. In this second half of the form, you would summarize the number of event members, so your non-ACA members, and the number of current ACA members who attended. As we saw earlier, that Excel will calculate the exact amount that you owe, and you can indicate how you intend to pay. On the e-store online, you can mail in a check, or if your event contains all ACA members, you would select this. If you chose to utilize the online smart waiver platform, you would select that from this submission method of choices. If you decided to have hard copies scanned, and you can upload them here and select this option, or if you choose to collect the hard copies and mail them, you would select this option here. If you choose that, we highly recommend that you make a copy and keep them for your records in case they get lost in the mail. You would utilize this upload feature to upload your Excel file of your members and non-members who attended, and then you could upload a file of the scanned waivers if you chose this method. If you have any questions about this form, you can contact the ACA Insurance Department at insurance@americancanoe.org or call 540-907-4460, extension 112 for more assistance. We wanted to take a moment to tell you about some other resources that are available for you. The ACA's YouTube channel has lots of categorized playlists about information and tools that you might need. We have some things about the membership meetings and important information from the board of directors. We have SEIC and instructor resources about curriculum updates and how to utilize our course management system. We have lots of video collections from our partners about safety and rescue, coastal kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, all sorts of things. We also have a playlist dedicated to insurance questions and tutorials where you can find this video and our subsequent updates to keep you informed of all the cool new things we have going on. Also, if you need to contact the ACA staff for any reason at all, we want to hear from you. So please feel free to find us at community.contact us right here on the ACA's website. Filling out one of these forms will direct you to the exact staff member you need to answer your questions. Once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and we look forward to serving you.